Welcome wonderful people to my channel. It's Tariella, we do it differently. So today we're going to be talking about what is self-love. Let's define it, let's understand it. If you're new here, I do self-development videos as well as lifestyle self-care videos. So if you're interested, hit the plus for more, subscribe, like, comment, and let's get into this video. Yes, so I believe before we even to ask ourselves, how do we love ourselves? What is self-love? Like all this nonsense about love yourself this, love yourself that, and we shouldn't be lovers of ourselves to a point where we hate everybody and we disrespect everybody and we're selfish. I don't think that's self-love, right? But I'm making this video to understand what is self-love and to tell you my thoughts and opinions about self-love. So I believe self-love is actually knowing your value, getting to a point where you know your value and you know your appreciation. You know your value, you know what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. And how do you get to that point overall? So I will be making a video where I explain how to love yourself. I believe self-love is when you're understanding your value, understanding who you are, not just about. I feel like self-love isn't just about you. Self-love involves your creator. Whoever you think your creator is, you need to involve them. I'm going to encourage you to involve God. I am a Christian, so I'm going to encourage you to involve God in your self-love process. Now, why do I say this? I always talk about it, but like deep it, someone made you, someone knows you, someone created you. Do you understand? And if someone's created you, you need to connect to that source, that reliable, true source, to understand who you are. So self-love involves your identity, number one. When you understand your identity, you understand your value. Do you understand? So what it means is a mixture of spending time with God and spending time to get to know yourself. That's self-love. It is a personal thing. It's not something you involve your family members. I mean, you could, but like, it's not something that is mainly heavily based around other people, but it's a one-to-one thing with God. For example, if you look at the maker of a Bentley car, right? The company Bentley makes cars, or the company Tesla, they make cars. They know the value of their car because they know the time spent with that car. They know the materials used, the energy, the strength, everything. They know how much time and effort and energy, all these things, the cost that was required to make and create that car. The same way God knows what he had to do, all the things, the details, he knows the spec, everything about you he knows. Therefore, he knows your value. So you need to connect with your maker. When you're talking about self-love, you also need to talk about self-appreciation. Taking time out to rest. Just relax. You know what I mean? Like actually relax and rest, because you need to understand that you need to appreciate yourself more. Once you've identified who you are, understand your identity from your creator, this is now the time to appreciate yourself, to love yourself. When you appreciate yourself, you begin to appreciate other people. It says in the Bible, treat others the way you would like to be treated. If you do not love yourself, that means you will tolerate rubbish. That means what you are able to give is also rubbish. Because if you're unable to love yourself, you're unable to love others. No matter how deep you are in a friendship or a relationship, you will not be able to love them the way they're meant to be loved. Also, when you love yourself, you actually raise the bar to a better standard. Some of us, we've lowered the bar to entry with friendships. We've lowered the bar to entry with relationships. We've lowered the bar to entry with access because we became desperate, or because we don't understand our value. We don't love ourselves. And this is the reason why people need to love themselves. People need to identify who they are from their creator, appreciate themselves, and then actively love other people and have a standard. Have a standard, have boundaries. That is also part of self-love, having boundaries with other people. Knowing the type of people that shouldn't be in your environment. You know, there will be people, quote unquote friends, that you realize this person's toxic, this person shouldn't be around me. You can raise it up to them, they might change. But what are you going to do when they don't change? Are you going to settle for that? Are you going to settle for nonsense? I don't think so, because you love yourself. You acknowledge, yes, I have an identity, but also the environment I'm in also shapes me. So if it shapes me, if I'm in a toxic environment, I'm not going to stay in that toxic environment, because I know that will affect my identity, and my identity affects my purpose. It affects what I'll be able to achieve in the future. If you're interested in how to actively love yourself, that will be seen in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.